Good morning, everybody, from Nils Gap. This is a stalling bear. Survived a night of rain after rain after rain. It's hasn't rained for probably about the past hour. Look at the beautiful sunrise coming up over. You can hear the wind, which really knocks the temperature down a bit. But I'm excited to move on to Blood Mountain and Nils Gap. Still at Lands Creek just a little bit later, but you can see the clouds kind of rolling over the mountains. I hope this comes out as well on video as it is in person. What a sight first thing in the morning. I'll try to keep you out of the sun, but what a view. I've seen similar views on other videos 100 times, and none of them do it justice. I think today may make up for yesterday as far as the amount of videos I get. And I'm just starting off. Look at that. No longer in Miami, are we? Just giving you a moment to see the beauty of the sights here and listen to a slight breeze in the background and the sounds of the birds. What a beautiful day. I think that might be my phrase. What a beautiful day. It seems like I say that a lot. This is a view from Blood Mountain Shelter. All the haze and rain yesterday, and this beautiful view today. The temperature is not bad today. As you can tell, the wind is the most difficult part. And this is the view from the other side of the shelter. I'll go ahead and film the inside of this shelter. It's the first shelter on the Appalachian Trail, and it's the only one made of stone. You see there's a window there and a window here. There's a back room there about the same size, but I'll take a look, but it's pretty dark because somebody's covered the windows to block the wind out of it. And you can kind of see there. I don't think I'd really want to stay in here. I think it'd be too cold with the stone and everything and the windows wide open like that. A lot of people see this. You'll see it on a lot of videos. But I know a lot of my friends and family haven't seen any other than my own. So this is a kind of unique shelter along the Appalachian Trail. I just left Blood Mountain Shelter, came to this big flat rock area. But let me give you a 360 of this. Absolutely gorgeous. Makes the wind worth it. Mountain crossing at Neal's Gap from across the road. You can see the tree with all the boots hanging in it. This is the location that some thru hikers, after 3 or 4 days, decide it's not what they want to do. Anybody that does that doesn't really have the heart into it, because 3 or 4 days is nothing compared to what lies ahead. A better view of all the shoes and the boots hanging through the trees. A view over there and over here as well. You see here, this little covered way is the only covered aspect of the Appalachian Trail. You see the white blazes off to the side. So we're going to walk through here real quick. The view from the deck at the mountain crossings. Good evening, everybody. Stalling Bear here. Today's wrap up of day 3. I started the day off at Lance Creek. It rained all night and it dissipated slowly over the morning. And when I got up and out of the tent, it was quite windy, which didn't continue very long until I got to the top of the peaks, and then the wind was blistering. And I was happy that I had my rain jacket on and my ray pants to cut that down. I did wear just a merino long sleeve shirt and a base layer today, anticipating a cooler weather than yesterday, and a beanie cap on my head. As far as weather, the only time that there was a problem was on top when the wind was really heavy. It was clear blue skies, as you can see from the video. It was really worthwhile, and I was especially happy that once I got up on top of Blood Mountain at the shelter, that I had such wonderful views. But all along the way, you could see through the video, it was there. Going up to the shelter of Blood Mountain, I remember during one of my training videos, earlier riser said something to the effect, those are good exercises. Consider doing this for the Stone Stepway of Georgia, and he had very good advice there. Everything I did as far as doing step up and step downs, eccentric training helped out. Didn't bother my legs that much. The one thing I couldn't really simulate is the varying heights of the steps. One would be around 4 inches and 6 inches and 8 inches, and some of them seemed like they were 2 feet tall, stepping up some of them as the day went on. But as you get up to the shelter and then you come down off the other side, I say the caution that I would have there is that there's a lot of flat rocks. The rain had left some of them wet, so it was choose your path wisely, especially if the rocks are wet on the flat rocks on there. Coming down, be careful also when you step off into a pile of leaves. A couple times there was a rock underneath or a root or something. and I felt my ankle twist a little bit. Fortunately, it was just something as I walked off. It didn't cause any tears or strains on my ankle itself, so that was good. Coming down into Nils Gap, and you come around the corner a little bit there, and you see a roadway, a paved roadway with roads going by. You know you're getting close. Went into Nils Gap, in the store, to the outfitter. They have just anything that you really want to resupply there as well. I decided to come to Blood Mountain Cabins because they had laundry service with the ring and everything. Yesterday I had just some soaked items that I just really wanted to get them clean. Having a shower wasn't a bad idea either. So I'm gonna get up early tomorrow. I tried to upload the previous videos. I had to go up to the store or the office here at Blood Mountain Cabins, and the Wi-Fi was just really slow. I wasn't able to do it. And they say you can get some of the Wi-Fi outside, but it's pretty cold outside. So maybe after I get something to eat, maybe I'll try getting up there and doing it. But it was saying something like 90 minutes to download my first video. So I might have to wait to upload this at a later time. But for now, I'm going to have a good night's sleep and hit it hard tomorrow. So pack them up, move them out.